What's good? What's good? YouTube, another night, another day. What's going on this Saturday, May 14th? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm just touch on this little couple little topics real quick. You know what I'm saying before I get off this thing. But yeah, man, I just wanted to let y'all know, man. We can't be easily fooled by things, man. We can't be easily fooled and distracted by certain things, man. I know. We do live in a we do live in a white dominant system, man, and a system where what I'm saying the rules are different from us and for us and shit like that. Don't get me wrong, but we got to really stop falling for certain things, man. Certain trigger words or certain trigger events and stuff like that, man. All they got to do is just basically say that somebody targeted somebody black or so called, or somebody did something to our people or something like that, and then we automatically believe. Um, that it happened is really crazy to me, man. I just really think I'm just really tripping because it's just like, we talk about the system and the media, and but at the same time they put out a story and we quick to believe it firsthand. It just, without any kind of I just don't understand how. I don't get it, man. We got to really start vetting these incidences when they happen, man. Excuse me, but I'm sorry about that, y'all. But I just, I'm just trying to break down this little scenario, this little Buffalo shooting, man. I just want to break it down to y'all, kind of like, show y'all the little, um, things that I that stuck out to me that kind of wasn't right, that didn't add up. Um, a couple things didn't add up to me. People talk about, oh, where's this and that, and the same smoke for the white supremacists and this and that, and we just let them come through our community, but it's just like, obviously this shit was staged and it was orchestrated, in my opinion. So nobody noticed this dude with before he did the shooting with all that gear on and with the rifle. And how come we don't get no camera angles of this situation, right? Why don't we don't get no camera angles? This was in an actual grocery store. Where's the camera footage at? They barely just released this man's name not too long ago. Why did they take so long to release the name? If they, oh, because he black, this and that, the black victims and all that. I'm not really, I'm not buying a lot of this, man. I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? Not even trying to sound like, not even trying to sound disingenuous or nothing like that. But I'm just not, to me, it just not work. It just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this dude, I just think, this could be an actual psyop, to be honest with you, y'all. I mean, not trying to, sound like, like I said, disingenuous or nothing, but something just doesn't add up. A couple things just don't add up to me. And then anytime they have witnesses and they got people right there talking about the situation and telling you about it, and it's just kind of like, okay, it's interesting, real interesting, right? Because it's like you would think that when the news needs more detail, you would think the witnesses actually would need more detail too. It's just really weird how they just become journalists. The people, these onlookers and stuff like that become just like some damn, you know, like it's just a trip to me, man. But I'm gonna break it down right now, man. My boy sent me a video, man. It just a couple things just stood out to me and didn't even make any sense. You see what I'm saying? A couple things stood out to me but didn't make any sense, and we're gonna break it down right now. But so I'm about to share my screen right now. But and just we gotta just look at the main topics, man. The main thing. It's just like we really think in this world there's gonna be this amount of mass shooters every year, and a lot of the times most of the stuff happens, in an election year. You know what I'm saying? The primary is about to come up, man. So you know, or excuse me, the midterms are about to come up. So it's just this type of stuff happening, right smack dab at the perfect time. I just really, what I'm saying, just find that really interesting, right? Just just to bear in mind, it's just like, just things stood out in the videos, and just from the information that I heard, just was kind of, I just was kind of like, okay, you know what I mean? It's just like, what's really good with this? You see what I'm saying? Like, if something adds up, it adds up. If it don't, it don't. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, but we really think that there's that amount of people, yearly, that is just that crazy to just go off the deep end, or whatever the hell the case is. They just want to ruin their life by either getting killed or by going to prison for the rest of their life. You see what I'm saying? Just over a mere incident. You know what I'm saying? It just really doesn't add up to me. And like I said, a lot of this stuff does happen in election years, man. That's more red flags. You see what I'm saying? And you got to really be careful of these news medias and these news outlets, because they're going to report it. Um, they're going to report the psyops, man, and they're going to report it because they know that it's going to, what I'm saying, be good ratings for them. It's going to be real good ratings. You see what I'm saying? And plus, they could, spread the propaganda at the same time. Now, don't get me wrong. There are racial attacks. There are racial incidences and stuff. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. In America, that shit usually happens in the, you know, getting business loans from the banks, and housing discrimination, and you see what I'm saying, and being messed with by the police in certain instances, harassed, and you see what I'm saying. That's where the racism happens. It's funny because all they got to do is, or us see something on the news saying something that has to do with some of our people, and we're going to get emotionally triggered by that. And these people know that they study us real good, they study us real well, and you see what I'm saying. So that's why I just try not to. What's going on, Tiana Williams? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, it is some purge type stuff, man. It's just like, I mean, we really think that okay, so this dude went to a supermarket, like I said, no camera footage, right? 19-year-old guy, young guy, he's gonna just risk his life, risk the rest of his freedom and everything just to carry out this. And why would he, if they said talking about he traveled 40 miles or whatever the case is up there, why just stop there? There's more. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand. Why didn't he just go to New York City? Why didn't he just go to Staten Island? You see what I'm saying? And travel a little farther to where you can get a even denser black population. But certain part of Buffalo and New Rochelle and certain places like that do have so-called black population over there. So but I mean, I just think we just really think it's the same old. It's the same scenario, the same time, and we just keep falling for it. And a lot of these social media sites and these news sites are reporting this as true, and reporting this as if it really happened, whatever. Which I mean, I just find this hard to believe, because I'm gonna point some things out to you right now. I'm a like, for example, they said one of the journalists said that or the news anchors or whatever said that they don't know if it was streamed or whatever, right? It was like, oh yeah, we don't know if it was streamed. But if you don't know it was streamed, you see what I'm saying? Just go check social media to see if it was streamed. How do you not know it was streaming? You're a news, you're Fox News, and that's what you do is journalism, right? You look stuff up, you find things. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you go see if that was streamed? It just didn't make no sense. You got to really, dig deep to what these people be saying, and the kind of things, these trigger words, the buzzwords and stuff is just really weird to me. It just don't be adding up. It don't be adding up, man. So, yeah, man. So I was just thinking. That's what I was thinking too. I put two and two together real quick, and I was just like, yeah, man, something don't. It just don't add up. A lot of this stuff just don't be making no sense, man. Let's just keep it 100. And but see that's the whole thing. It's not supposed to make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to. We're supposed to just believe it because it was black victims. But see, y'all know me. I don't be bullshit, because if it excuse me, if this happens to some non so-called black victims, I'm gonna call out the BS too. I can't, I'm not trying to use this platform and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't get the love and stuff that I should be getting. But I'm not trying to use it to be reporting some false narratives. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, just because the mainstream media reports something as it's supposed to happen, don't mean it's true. So I'm gonna go on here real quick and play this. BJ, what up? What up? You know what I'm saying? What's good, BJ? You want me to send you the link, or you good? Or you busy or what? But yeah, man. I just think this is a wild little situation. Hold up, let me go. Hold up. Yeah, man. Okay, hold up. Hold up, real quick before I play this. DJ, what up? What up? All right, so let me play this real quick though.
Witnesses just coming into our newsroom. We're trying to get that fed up here for you as you look live right now at the scene. Police tape up right there as they're on scene. Again, 8 people have been shot and killed. That's what we know of right now. That number could increase.
This happened sometime right before 3 o'clock. We first learned of it at 3, and then the police department in Buffalo tweeted about it a half an hour later at 3:30.
Well, okay, so why are they tweeting about? Why is the police department tweeting about a mass shooting? Can anybody ask me that question? Why would the police department be tweeting about this shit? Why no press conference, right? Yeah, y'all ever thought about that? How come no press conference? And he said 3, and then they found out about it at 3:30, or excuse me, that 3:30, dude. So what is that? 33, right? 33 degrees, right? We don't see the numerology or the gematria, huh? We don't see the secret little signs, right, and the numbers, right? You know what I'm saying? But let's keep this going though. Oops. Hold up, let me play it back.
Up right there as they're on scene. Again, 8 people have been shot and killed. That's what we know of right now. That number.
And y'all notice, look, I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play a clip to where you're gonna say 10 people got killed. So they predict it. You know what I'm saying? It's predictive programming. They predict it. They say because it's all fake and it's staged. What they'll do is the media. Somebody will say they'll give you a hint. Oh, it might go up. 8 people. It might go up, and then it'll be a later what's the name news broadcast with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? And then they'll say it went up. We gotta peep this. Hold up. Dog Balls, what up? What up?
Could increase. This happened sometime right before 3 o'clock. We first learned of it at 3, and then the police department in Buffalo tweeted about it a half an hour later at 3:30.
I never heard of nobody tweet a police department tweeting about them. I never heard about them going to Twitter, dude. Like I thought I heard about a news conference, or you know what I'm saying, or something like something like that, to where live on scene a little bit after the situation they had, they talked to the media about it or something, but I never heard about them going on no damn Twitter. See, they're telling you, they're giving you little hints that this shit is bullshit. Let's go.
Pull up that tweet just to give you a recap. They essentially just told the people of Buffalo they are on the scene. A suspect is in custody. Based on the social media videos that we saw, that suspect was wearing camouflage. You see the tweet right here. It's the supermarket on Jefferson Avenue.
Social media videos. Somebody filmed. Okay, so while he was shooting this shit up, people had time to actually get this on camera. You wouldn't be scared. You wouldn't be trying to get out the way. And plus, What about the video cameras in the store? How come did they get this dude any footage? I don't understand. See y'all. I know. How did they know it was racially motivated without talking to the son? Damn, Doc Boss. How did they know it was racially motivated already before the suspect even got in custody, right? Before they even, damn, dude, see? Damn, let's go.
Again, they say multiple people have been struck by gunfire. We are now confirming at least 8 people have been killed. Again, the shooter in custody, everybody is urged to avoid the area. And we'll show you a map again of this Tops supermarket. Again, the nearest.
Why would you avoid the area of the suspects in custody? And y'all got all those people standing outside being spectators. Why would you tell anybody to, if the motherfucker's already in custody, why would you tell them to avoid the area? So we don't be, damn, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going with this shit.
Fire department is just south, not even a block from the Tops Friendly Market. And there is also a hospital somewhat close by. So you hope
What a coincidence that a hospital and a motherfucking fire, in a fire department is right by the incident. Y'all don't get it what I'm saying?
Situation like this, that if anybody is injured and still has a chance to pull through, that you can get them quickly, as quickly as possible to a hospital. As we take another live look, you see, again, the crime scene tape up, investigators trying to make sense of this horrible, horrible act that, again, may have been streamed on social media. There are reports of that. We haven't confirmed it. You guys.
But dude, you just said, didn't the cat just say that there was pictures from social media and video from social media? Didn't he just say that? So, and then he just said he don't know who was streamed. Man, I'm telling you, man, these people lie right to your face, man.
We're just talking about the manifesto where this man may have described himself as a white supremacist. I'm being told that we now have the soundbite from one of the many witnesses who you see right there. Let's listen to what this person saw.
He took the machine gun.
This person, they basically letting you know this dude is an actor, dude. Why did they call him this person? Why didn't they just call him by his name? Don't this motherfucker talking right now got a name? Why didn't they just say Daryl Mitchell from This Is witnessed everything? Wouldn't that have been a little bit more believable than saying this person? Oh my God, man, these people tell you and show you that this shit is like a script. Come on, let's keep going real quick with this shit.
The strap and put it to his chin, and I was hoping that he'll shoot himself, and he didn't. He put the gun down on the strap, and then he took the gun, he put it down. He did put something on his feet. He took his vest off, and then he got on his hands and knees and got on his back, and then they arrested him.
Do you believe that this was a targeted attack?
I have no idea, because no, it couldn't have been, because when I first saw him shooting, he shot a woman, he shot a deacon, he shot another woman, and then he went in the store.
How do you know the person that he shot was a deacon, dude? How did he know that? How did he know he was a deacon? Just because the motherfucker got a suit on? I don't know. Was he by the church? How would you know? Did he know the motherfucker from the church? Damn, dude, we don't be, dude, man. This is bad acting, man. This is scripted. Let's go.
And started shooting again. So I don't know who he was shooting at, because he shot at least eight people. And he was doing this when I seen him. You can see inside the store. And so I saw him doing this, and I'm like, I don't got a phone on me. So I'm like, I'm screaming, somebody called the police.
Who is the deacon?
He's a guy, Teeny. He's a jitney. He's a good guy. He don't drink, he don't smoke. He don't curse, he don't swear. He's against violence, and he gets shot by a gun. It's just ridiculous.
So you had to put that he's against violence, right? So he just happened to know the deacon that got shot, right? It could be a little town, but still, it just doesn't add up, though. It just don't add up to me, bro. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, he does jitney. He takes people home, older people. He works at the Sneaker Town, and he belongs to State Tabernacle Church.
How scary is this for you to see this happening in a place that you live, you know people here. I put that into perspective for me.
Well, being that next Thursday I'm gonna be 51, and that's the only place where you can sit down. I was gonna drink my juice and I was about to sit down, but something told me to go on about my business.
Why is he telling us what age he is? He's about to be 51 next week. Oh man. I'm sorry, man. It just seems like he's a crisis actor. My bad. Let's keep going.
And I'm glad I did, and I sat right there. And then 2 minutes later, I hear gunshots. So I would have been standing right there at Tops, and who knows what would have happened.
But why is he laughing though, dude? Like seriously, if you really just witnessed motherfuckers that, especially somebody you know getting shot up, would you be laughing or any kind of smile or anything like this? Honestly, what would your reaction? What would your emotional standpoint be? Like seriously, man, you're gonna be serious as possible. You're gonna be serious as can be. You're not gonna be. I don't see how you have the time to laugh and smile into the camera. That's another thing too, y'all. You got to be careful, man. When people, the serious incidents happening, people are laughing and smiling, dude. We're not laughing and smiling, but they are. That's interesting, right?
So I'm glad I left. So you can't feel safe in your own neighborhood. People come over here with army suits on shooting people. This is ridiculous.
That man just talking about the factor of chance here, that he could have been one of those people who were shot just going to the grocery store to get food.
And you notice how the reporter is pushing pushing old boy's his story and shit, dude. Like that lets you know the guy's a crisis actor, man. First they call him this person. They're just letting you know and they're giving you hints that this is orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? And then look, not too long ago they said there's a shooting out here in California, in LA, involving some white supremacists. I mean, y'all, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you now. Like I said, there's racist attacks against us. Yes, people don't like us and shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but it doesn't work like that. It don't work like that. Oh, one attack here, and who's doing this shit? Who's orchestrating this shit? If that's the case, right? And they saying that the news don't want to report it a certain way and all this. Why would the news report it at all then? If that's the case. You see what I'm saying? We can't keep, because they're black, or news don't want to report it right, because they ain't white. Can't keep going on that, man. It's old shit. That's not getting us nowhere. That's how a lot of these YouTubers, that's how a lot of these people on these platforms make money off y'all. They hustle y'all. They tell y'all the same old, that same old story. They tell y'all that same old hustle, that same old, like I said, in these certain areas, it is racism. It's definitely discrimination and shit, man, in a lot of different areas. But you know what I mean? All this motherfuckers just hate black people so much they're just gonna shoot random black people up and then just period. Every certain times of the year, it just don't make no sense to me. It just don't add up, man. Like I said, there's not that many crazy people in the world to just keep to where people just randomly on a tangent 10 or 20 times a year, wherever many times a year, is just gonna do this. Because then they know they can risk their life, kill each other, kill other people, you know what I'm saying, or go to jail. So why even and then you notice that, in these stories, they never say or never put emphasis on any these people a lot of times having mental issues, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it'll be like certain white people, they'll say it about this shit, but it's just an interesting little status, man. It's just like, these motherfuckers will have mental issues, but yet they were still had access to a fucking gun though, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they picked that old boy. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, now, yeah. See, now it went to 11, not 8. You know what I'm saying? Damn, BJ broke some shit down real quick. I know it went from 11, not 8. 8 to 11 and shit, just like the reporter said, right? Scripted, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Hold up.
We know, again, 8 people have been killed. That number could increase.
And you notice there was no wounded or no other injury. It was just they straight up, all of them got killed. Y'all really believe that? So every motherfucker he shot, he killed. Do y'all really?
Governor Kathy Hochul here in New York has tweeted.
Mind you, this guy doesn't have no military experience or no fucking sharpshooter or nothing. But yet he was just a short shot on every motherfucker he shot.
The state is sending support in the investigation as authorities try to confirm the motivation behind this attack and everything they can.
And then they try to make it seem like it's a mystery, but then they say it was racially motivated. But then they try to make it seem like it's a mystery why they think he did what he did. It's just interesting, man. That lets you know it's just bullshit. Very interesting, man. You know, it's like, wow, you know. But I mean, I understand though, you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna run with this and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run with this and we're gonna swear that it's real as an oatmeal. Hold on.
Continue also digging for information, and we'll keep coming in as we get more information. We'll send it back to you.
Hold up. My bad. Hold up. Okay, now it's 10 people. What? Look how it changes. What? Hello. Let me point something out to y'all real quick. Sorry about that.
Don't make me fight you. I am
They do
really
this shit on
good.
purpose, man. That's mercy. All
At
right.
least 10 people have been killed
Now
during a
it's 10
mass
people.
shooting inside a supermarket.
Police have that teenage suspect in custody at this hour. At least 3 other people, though, have been wounded, 2 of them critically. Police say
You
the
notice how
shooter
he has to put emphasis and say he's a teenager, right? What does that matter that he's a teenager? Oh, let's go light on him.
an assault rifle and wore body armor during this attack. It all happened today about noon. This is what's called the Tops Friendly grocery store in Buffalo, New York. Carlos Aceto is in our live news center tonight with the latest. Carlos.
Again, Corey, good afternoon. Now, here's what we know so far. 10 people were killed, 3 others injured, 11 of the victims said to be African American. Officials are calling this a racially motivated hate crime. The shooter who...
Oh, okay, so now it's 10 killed and 1 victim. Lucky number 11, like BJ said. You know, another Masonic number. So I mean, honestly, y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. You know, I'm not gonna say these people's names, but these other YouTubers, I was just watching their videos, and they really want you to believe. See, they're being disingenuous to y'all by reporting that this is real. That, you know, by them not, Virginia Slim was good by them not breaking this shit down, man. Like I'm breaking it down. That's, you know, that's doing a disservice to y'all, man. You know, they want to keep the you know, the racism narrative going. Like I said, it's hella racist in this country. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I've been a victim of this shit. But you know, y'all just, you know, these random motherfuckers just going out of their way to shoot and kill random just shoot us and kill us. Just period, man. No matter what race or whatever the case is, just these random people saying fuck it, I want to, you know, just end my life and just cause to do a mass shooting. I just can't rock with that, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure in the you know, before in the past and shit like that, there was instances like that where people just like fucking it and they just went postal and they just said, you know, I ain't got, you know what I mean, Judah Queen, what up? But I just don't believe it. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I don't want to, I mean, and I'm not being disingenuous. I don't want to be sensitive to our, you know, our black you know, people and stuff like that, because they supposedly it was black people that got shot and killed. But I just can't rock with it, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me proof that this shit happened. There was no tapes, no video. Y'all notice none of this shit was on video. You know what I mean? Where's the proof? BJ, what up? Where's the video? You know what I'm saying? How come you don't see no video of, you know, first dude said that they were streaming, you know, then he said he thinks somebody had a video of it on social media, or the people had a video of it on social media. Which one was it? You know, my thing is, where's the proof at? Where's the, I mean, if this happened in the store, where's the video cameras at? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That shit is crazy, man. That shit is wild, dude. But you know, he said 3, you know, he heard about it at 3, then he's, you know, then he said the cops, the police department, excuse me, tweeted about it at 3:30. My thing is, where's the press conference at? You see what I'm saying? Where's the press conference at? How come you don't have a press conference? Instead, you tweet some shit about a mass shooting where people actually getting killed and shit, and you tweeting about it instead of holding a press conference. Something's kind of weird about that, man. I'm sorry to say, BJ, I don't know about all that.
You're right.
Judah Queen said she saw the image of him firing outside at a woman. I mean, I want to see the video, dude. I mean, and it's not, y'all don't want y'all to think that, you know, I'm insensitive or whatever, but it's just something couple of those things just don't add up. All right, let's watch the rest of this video real quick. And remember, this is yesterday was the anniversary of the MOVE bombing in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? And that killed like 11 people or something like that. So we got to really be careful of these numbers that they throw out to us. You see what I'm saying? In these timely events, you feel me?
Is now in custody, traveled hours to Buffalo to commit this heinous act. The suspect even live streamed the shooting on social media.
Traveled hours. That's Dylan Roof, ain't it?
Oh no, isn't that Dylan Roof? Exactly. This is another Dylan Roof. And what my thing is, he live streamed it. Where's the footage? Where's the live stream at, dude? I mean, I thought the other from Fox News said he think it might have been live streaming. This news broadcast, station, they said he did live stream it. It's just shaky information. It's not fully detailed. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, wait a minute, man. Who gonna live stream this? It ain't Call of Duty, man.
That's what I'm saying. Who would live stream this, dude? That's what. So you got time to put so I guess he was shooting out of the AR or whatever, the rifle in one hand. I didn't know you could, man. You know what I'm saying? And filming another hand, that would be kind of hard, dude, to do and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they make this. It is a whole lot of questions and answers to be asking this thing. I give you that.
It was on Twitch. I don't have the app.
Why they ain't talking about gun control though? You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because they had all them anti-abortion marches today. So they ain't talking about the gun control today.
Ooh, right.
No. I mean pro-life. I mean them pro-choice.
That's a good point. BJ.
Day at a neighborhood grocery store in Buffalo, New York turns to carnage. A gunman sporting a rifle and tactical gear opened fire at a Tops Friendly Market Saturday afternoon. At least 10 people were killed in the mayhem. 3 others were injured.
Oh, 13. You got to hit us with a 13. You see that? BJ, you had to hit us with the 13. 10 killed and 3 other injured. There we go again with that other number, dude. That 13. They just give you the hints, man. They really do, man. And that's how you know it's weird, because how come in these different shootings they always giving you the same numbers? BJ, am I lying? Why is it always the same numbers, dude? That lets you know something's not right with this shit too, because why is it never a motherfucking you know what I'm saying, 20 or something? It's like they never give you it's always 13, 33, 8, 11. It's always numbers like that. It's always numbers like that, man. I'm telling you, man. 7. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude. 3. All right, man. Let's go.
Unbelievable. It's hard to even muster. It's unbelievable.
No tears.
I'm lost of words.
Authorities say the suspect traveled hours away and live streamed the shooting on social media.
He exited his vehicle. He was very heavily armed. He had tactical gear. He had
what was he live streaming from, bro?
He had a camera.
What'd you say?
What was he live streaming from?
I guess Judah Queen just said Twitch, but it's just like, okay, then how come this wasn't going around on social media before all that happened? And how come it didn't? Why did it go straight to the? I don't know, dude. Something don't sound right with this shit, man.
Camera that he was live streaming what he was doing.
The gunman shot.
Oh, he had a camera or a camera phone?
People outside in the parking lot before entering the grocery store, where he was met by a security guard.
One of the individuals inside the store is the security guard, a beloved security guard, who was a retired Buffalo police officer, a hero in our eyes. Engaged the suspect, fired multiple shots, struck the suspect, but because he had heavily armored plating on, that bullet had no round. The suspect engaged our retired officer, and he was ultimately shot and deceased at the scene.
The city's mayor calling today's tragedy a nightmare.
This is the worst nightmare.
They give you the black mare, BJ? They give you the black mare? Oh yeah, Judah Quinn, they said he wrote a racist manifesto. How did they find it though? Okay, so they found the manifesto online. My thing is, and they couldn't, I don't understand. It's like, It just a racist manifesto. This is did they find it online or did it? And my thing is, how did they know it was racially motivated before they even locked them up? They even got him in custody. How would they even know it was racially motivated? It's just unless because he's an actor. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
That any community can face, and we are hurting.
He's a Democrat too. Democrat, BJ. BJ, you feel me? Black Democrat mayor or what?
We are seething right now as a community.
Yeah, just a tragedy. Now, police took the suspect into custody, describing him as an 18-year-old white man. Sources say
I thought he was 19, man. BJ. Yo, you still up or what?
No, I'm here. I'm laughing.
I thought he was 19, dog. Now he's 18, man. Why are they changing the age, dude? See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Seriously. This is what I'm talking about. The propaganda and the programming that these mainstream media outlets do. So now this dude is 18 now. But on the other outlet, they said he was 19. I mean, why is he two different ages? Why did they look, Chris, you said Professor Black Truth revealed his name. Honestly, if this was a real shooting, why didn't they reveal his name, dude? If he was over 18, what would it matter?
Let me ask a question. Why they take him alive, though?
Why'd they take him alive?
I'll tell you, Al Sharpton them talking about marching and shit.
Yep, you see, yep, exactly. Hey, BJ, yeah, you was just saying that. Yep, see, Al Sharpton. Wait, you got that? Did you send me that, BJ, with Al Sharpton?
I sent you an article. It's way down the article. They talking about Al Sharpton said it was bad, and blacks, Jews, and Asians need to come together to combat hate or something.
Wait, okay, was that damn? What was? Hold up. Was that the
In
one?
one of them articles I sent you, it was like an article, but then the bottom of the article it talked about the shooting. Al Sharpton's name was on the bottom.
Was that by World Health Assembly? No, was that above that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it got to be above it.
Was it right here? 10 dead and racially motivated mass. Is that this one?
Yeah, that's it.
Man, anytime Al Sharpton, that's how y'all know. Or Ben Crump or Al Sharpton comes on the scene, this is definitely really suspect. You know, you got to really be careful. I mean, Judah Queen, I feel you, but my thing is, Judah Queen, my thing is just, we got to really start thinking. I mean, like I said earlier, housing discrimination, fucking shit like that, business loans, that's where you get that's where the shit comes from, dude. I mean, certain amount of times a year, somebody's gonna go out and commit a just random shooting like that. I just it's just really hard for me to just grasp that. You know what I'm saying? And then my thing is, if that really happened, you would think the media and you think everybody would be taking this more seriously. Just like the witness was laughing about it. What's so funny? The lady was talking about it's a tragedy, but she had no tears in her eyes. See, I mean, the thing is, you get a crisis actor, you get people to just act this out. Nobody really gets killed and nobody really goes to jail, but you can still get the programming out to us. You see what I'm saying? Like, not everything is, I mean, can I break this down? Like, okay, you got content creators on YouTube and you got a lot of these people pushing this agenda right along with the media. You see what I'm saying? That pushes us to be scared and fearful even more. That pushes us to be dependent more on the system. Oh, well, we should get some kind of laws and this and that for us and to protect us. That gets us to where, you know what I'm saying, we should be breaking off from the government. Like, fuck y'all, you know what I'm saying, and doing for self. But that will make us more dependent. You see what I'm saying? By pushing these kind of narratives. You see what I'm saying? It's just like it fits perfectly into these YouTubers. It fits perfectly for these YouTubers because they can make money off of us being scared. You see what I'm saying? They can make money off the white supremacy thing. You see what I'm saying? It's a supremacist country and shit. Don't get me twisted, but at the same time, nobody's really superior. They're not superior to us. You see what I'm saying? They're not superior to BJ. They're not superior to none of y'all. So I mean, I'm just trying to make y'all think outside the box, man. That's all. You see what I'm saying? Because I see how these YouTubers. I mean, because I'm watching this I watch other YouTubers. I don't want to say no name. but I watch people doing stories about it, and it's just the same old, same old. It's never the perspective that I'm coming from or BJ coming from. You know what I'm saying? We got to start thinking just because something happens to so-called black people supposedly doesn't mean that it's true. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that it's a real story. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to look it up. There's something called crisisactor.com. You see what I'm saying? www.crisisactor.com. You can actually get hired for a casting for crises. You know what I'm saying? For staged events. It's real. It's not no BJ. Is it real? Them crisis actors, is that shit real or is it not real?
Yeah, crisis actors can be real.
You know what I'm saying? The people you get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a regular casting. It's just like for a movie or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that shit is real. Okay, that coon on Fox sounds like a crisis actor. Yeah, dude was a crisis actor. You could tell that you know, oh, I'm about to be 51 next week. I'm about to play that again real quick, man. Hold on, BJ. I'm about to play this shit again. Because, I mean, his story didn't make no sense either. It's like, you know, if you think about it, it's just like, what does your age matter? He didn't say his name. How you gonna say your name, but it don't say your name, but you say your age? And I'm about to be 51 next week. It's just, we just don't be damn, dude. You know, they know that we're in our feelings. They know that we're feeling and it's not about feelings and warfare. It's about motherfucking aggressiveness, right? And tactic and strategy. That's what it's about in warfare.
This is just coming into our newsroom. We're trying to get that fed up here for you as you look live right now at the scene. Police tape up right there as they are on scene. Again, 8 people have been shot and killed. That's what we know of right now. That number could increase.
You see what I'm talking about? They give you the story. They make up the story as they go along. You know what I mean? So, okay, so it was 8. How did it go from 8 to 13 that quick in a matter of how many hours? How did it go from that fast? So that many motherfuckers, 4 or 5 motherfuckers died that quick? We just don't. I mean, we gotta start being sharper with our instinct, man, and sharper with our critical thinking, man. Because you know we be too much in our feelings because it was some so-called black victims. So we got to be. Oh, you know, I mean, I'm sympathetic. If it now, don't get me wrong. If it was a real shooting, I'm definitely sympathetic to people that, you know what I'm saying, people that look like me and you that got shot. But, you know, I already just know how it is. Y'all know how it is, man. These people lie to us and propagate us all the time, man. You see what I'm saying? To fit their narratives and shit, man. I'm telling you, you know, because this is like gun control narrative. Because remember, the midterms is coming up. This is, once again, we talking about something with guns. And then they talking about there was a shooting out here, BJ, a little while ago. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to try to find that right now. They're trying to say there was a shooting in Los Angeles, and it was a white supremacist suspect then. See, I mean, we got to really know when enough is enough, man.
Happened sometime right before 3 o'clock. We first learned of it at 3, and then the police department in Buffalo tweeted about it a half an hour later at 3:30. If we can
see 3:30, you see the numbers? Y'all see y'all don't see the numbers. 3:30. Y'all know what 3:33 is? I mean, y'all gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta just, all right, hold up. Y'all gotta really pay attention, man.
Pull up that tweet just to give you a recap. They essentially just told the people of Buffalo they are on the scene. A suspect is in custody based on.
Why would you need to tweet that? Why are you bringing this to Twitter? And if it was live stream, why didn't the live stream footage? Why wasn't that on Twitter? You see, why didn't anybody upload that to Twitter? You see what I'm saying, BJ? Does that make sense? What I'm saying or no? It's like, yeah, so you don't have the footage, but yet y'all have the tweets from the
social media videos that we saw. That suspect was wearing camouflage. You see the tweet right here. It's the supermarket on Jefferson Avenue. Again, they say multiple people have been struck by gunfire. We are now confirming at least 8 people have been killed. Again, the shooter in custody. Everybody is urged to avoid the area, and we'll show you a map again of this Tops.
Why would you need to avoid the area if the person is in custody?
Supermarket again. The nearest fire department is just south, not even a block from the Tops Friendly Market, and there is also a hospital somewhat close by. So you hope in a situation like this that if anybody is injured and still has.
What are the odds of the hospital and a fire department being right by the shit? BJ, you see what I'm saying? What are the odds of that? It sounds like it sounds like an exercise to me, dude.
Has a chance to pull through.
Just like the Pulse shooting. Wasn't the Pulse shooting the same thing? The hospital, everything right around the corner from the shit.
That you can get them quickly, as quickly as possible to a hospital. As we take another live look, you see, again, the crime scene tape up. Investigators trying to make sense of this horrible, horrible act that, again, may have been streamed on social media. There are reports of that. We haven't confirmed it. You got.
How would you not? Look, this is supposed to be Fox News. This is supposed to be one of the biggest news stations in the world. How do you not have the information? How do you not have the footage? If it was streamed on social media, how do you not have that shit? You don't necessarily have to play the shit. It might be graphic, whatever. But how do you not have that shit in your possession? And you're supposed to be a news station, right? But you could go on social media and get the shit yourself on YouTube. Really interesting.
As we're just talking about the manifesto where this man may have described himself as a white supremacist. I'm being told that we now have the soundbite from one of the many witnesses who you see right there. Let's listen to what this person's.
So was he a racist or not? He might have been a white supremacist, but y'all said you had manifestos. If you had a manifesto and read the shit, how would you not know if he was a white supremacist? Y'all see what I'm saying? The bullshit. It's the information they give you is just vague. You know what I'm saying? It's not really general. I mean, it's mad general. It's not detailed right. You know what I mean?
Saw.
He took the machine gun with the strap and put it to his chin. And I was hoping that he'll shoot himself. And he didn't. He put the gun down on the strap. And then he took his.
Why would he do that? Why would he put the shit up to his chin like he's gonna shoot himself and not?
Gun, he put it down. He did put something on his feet. He took his vest off. And then he got on his hands and knees and got on his back. And then they arrested him.
Do you believe that this was a targeted attack?
I have no idea, because no, it couldn't have been, because when I first saw him shooting, he shot a woman, he shot a deacon.
How would you know the dude was a deacon? Look, I thought they made a big stink about them saying that he drove 40, 60 miles to this specific store. So if he did all that, how would it not be a targeted attack? You have a motive, right? You see what I'm saying, BJ? You got I mean, it just seems like, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to have him, this crisis actor, they're trying to have him go right along with what their narrative is. You see what I'm saying?
It's so funny as hell, man. I be laughing my ass off.
It is funny, man. But it's just like, why didn't he go along? He went off script for a second. He didn't go along with the targeted attack. He went off script real quick. You know what I'm saying?
He shot another woman, and then he went in the store and started shooting again. So I don't know who he was shooting at, because he shot at least eight people, and he was doing this when I seen him.
How would he know how many people he shot? Did he count?
I want to know how he know. Yeah.
Inside the store.
Would you say, BJ?
I do want to know how the guy talking though.
You said you want to know what?
How he know how many people? That's kind of odd.
That's what I just said right now. How did he know? That's what I was just saying. How did he know how many people just got shot, bro?
Because he couldn't have been watching that close.
That's what I'm saying. And all that happening, you're not gonna be you're not gonna be paying attention to all that. You're gonna be trying to get your ass out the way your damn self.
And so I saw him doing this, and I'm like, I don't got a phone on me, so I'm like, I'm screaming, somebody call the police.
So who doesn't have a phone on them nowadays, though? Can anybody answer me that question? We could even have 70, 80-year-old relatives and shit out there that at least got a phone on them. We don't be thinking, dude. Like, damn, man.
And can text.
He's a guy. Pete.
Would you say, BJ?
And they can text.
And they can text, exactly.
Teeny. He's a jitney. He's a good guy. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He don't curse. He don't swear. He's against violence, and he gets shot by a gun. It's just ridiculous. He does jitney. He takes people home, older people. He works at the Sneaker Town, and he belongs to the Tabernacle Church.
He know a lot.
How scary is this for you to see this happening in a place that This lady, you know people here. I put that into perspective for me.
Well, being that next Thursday, I'm.
How did the lady know that he knows people there, bro?
Be 51.
How come so we don't know this guy's name, but we know how old he's gonna be next week.
And that's the only place where you can sit down. I was gonna drink my juice and I was about to sit down, but something told me to go on about my business, and I'm glad I did. And I sat right there. And 2 minutes later, I hear gunshots. So I would have been standing right there at Tops, and who knows what would have happened.
Okay, so check this out. If this this is traumatizing, by the way. If you just seen people get shot up and killed, right? Why would you be laughing? Can anybody answer me that question? Can anybody answer me that question? Why would you be laughing and having a smile on your face and laughing about this? Because this just happened, right? Man, people they give us hints right in our face, though. You know, it's a bad actor, though. This dude's a bad actor, though. I see through it, but you know.
So I'm glad I left. So you can't feel safe in your own neighborhood. People come over here with army suits on shooting people. This is ridiculous.
That man just talking about the factor of chance here, that he could have been one of those people who were shot just going to the grocery store to get food.
Is the news anchor? Is he going along with old boy's story, or what? Is he pushing the story? Like we couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Break down why he was that he said they could have been him. Like we had to co-sign that.
We know, again, 8 people have been killed. That number could increase.
Once again, okay, so it's funny how he said 8, and then the other ones 3 hours later, 13. We just damn, dude. Like they kind of give you the story and shit, man. Like, you know, they don't just give you the story, like report the story. They make up the story and give it to you and say, believe this.
Governor Kathy Hochul here in New York has tweeted that the state is sending support in the investigation as authorities try to.
Why would she BJ, if something happens like this in your state and you're the governor, why don't you go on TV and talk about this shit? Why don't you have a press conference? It's supposed to be a mass shooting, right? We don't be thinking, dude. Like, we just like, dude. They treating this shit like it's Jay-Z versus Nas or something, dude. Want to tweet about it and shit? You know what I'm saying? BJ, what you think? Yo, BJ, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. You hear what I said?
Nah, I ain't hear what you say.
I said they're treating this shit like it's Jay-Z versus Nas. They talking about Catherine Hochul tweeted about it. Why didn't she have a press conference about it? If it's a mass shooting, if it's that serious, like it's just, man, dude. Like it's, you know.
Hey, I'm gonna run off for a minute. I'll get back on or be in the chat.
All right, for sure. You want to drop your what's the name and shit real quick, man? I'm about to get off here my damn self. You want to drop your
Yeah, King BJ Johnson, YouTube, Bernard Johnson, Facebook, Bernard 1120 Instagram, KingBJFitness.com. $1919 BJ and BJ 1987 BJ on Twitter. Nope. Have a good night, man. Take your time.
All right, man. Good looking out for coming on. Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, word, peace out, man. So Pioneer, man, this dude Pioneer in the building. What's going on, man? My man Pioneer, you know, tapping in. But yeah. I'm just, you know, Pioneer. I was just going through, and I was just breaking down this little Buffalo shooting thing, man. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I wasn't trying to sound insensitive or nothing, but you already know my thoughts on it, man. I'm just like, I just don't believe everything I hear by the mainstream media. I don't, you know, believe everything I hear, even on social media, man, because you know, it's just a lot of programming that's going on, man. And yeah, I know Judah Queen had that was funny, but it's a lot of programming and stuff, man. But my thing is, I think this whole situation with this Buffalo shooting was a psyop. And just the information doesn't add up to me. The information just doesn't make any sense. You know, a lot of it just doesn't, you know, they're not calling this dude a terrorist. It's just, you know, they didn't want to reveal his name. It's just in a real situation like that, that's such a big conflict of interest, dude. The dude is over 18. Why not reveal his name? You know, because he's white. But see, we got to stop. We got to get off that. We got to go with a real story versus a real story. A real story. They're not going to do that. A real story. They're gonna say who the suspect is. You see what I'm saying? But I just don't trust none of this stuff, man. You know, I can't. You know, I can't. You know, because you know, I want to give y'all the proper. Pioneer, you funny. You know, I want to give y'all some good you know, commentary, man. I don't want to lie to y'all, man, like a lot of these other YouTubers be lying to y'all, man. I just can't do it, man. I'm an honest dude, man, and you know, I want to set myself above the rest from other YouTubers and shit when you know, reporting the commentary to y'all, man, because I don't want to be bullshitting y'all. I don't want to be doing that at all, man. So you know, but a lot of these YouTubers, man, these other YouTubers, man, I'm not saying just because they're really being disingenuous to y'all by reporting stories like this all the time as they're real, like as they're genuine shootings. This is like, I mean, all you got to do is just get the information, what I did, and get, you know, do the research and just get the info and just break it down and just see, you see what I'm saying? If it makes sense to you or any kind of common sense, or you see what I'm saying? Or you see what I'm saying? Or just, you know, use your provision to and your discernment, man, to see if this is actual hoax, man. Because like I said, they actually have people that are crisis actors that get paid for doing stuff like this. Because you figure if a crisis actor, or if something is a psyop or a hoax or something like that, right? The person, nobody gets hurt. Nobody really gets hurt. Nobody really gets killed. Nobody really gets hurt. Nobody really goes to jail. But at the same time, you can still project, you know, your agenda on the masses. You can still scare the masses. Just like with this COVID, everything was all scaring. Everything is to scare us. It's all scare tactics, right? And they're doing this for gun control too. The we gotta look at it like this. The midterms are coming up in what, like 4 months? So this is all for gun control, all gun tactics. See, and that's how you know it's all for guns, because say, for example, if this was some real racial shit, they're not going to do nothing about nothing. They're not going to do nothing for us. So that lets you know it's a different agenda. They're doing this for gun control. They're not doing this for us or to protect us. So we got to get off that, oh man, it's the white supremacist narrative, because you got to look at it like this. The mainstream lamestream is not going to be on that narrative. So that lets you know that's not the narrative. You see what I'm saying? That lets you know that it's the gun law narrative that they're pushing it for. That's true. I was thinking that too earlier, though, Pioneer, too. That's why I want to be sensitive about what I'm saying, too, because I'm not there. But at the same time, I mean, I've seen, you know, I've heard people on certain stations and other YouTubers, and I've been hearing from what I've been hearing. I haven't heard anybody say that they have relatives. I've heard people say, "Oh, I have relatives that stay out there." I haven't heard it. Nobody saying that they, you know, anybody has actually seen the shooting. I haven't heard of anybody saying that any of their family members or anybody they know got shot. It's just really suspect. You got to really, you know, take stuff like that into consideration. You know, it's just like I'm telling you, they do all this stuff. This is up to you. Got to look at it like this. Look at it like this. Look at it back when Barack Obama was the president. There was a mass shooting like every damn day. I'm telling you, this is all for a certain agenda. This is for the election, right? This is before the election for a reason. The midterms are coming up. So they you know, they're doing everything in their power to take away the Second Amendment, the First Amendment. They take away the First Amendment by Barack Obama and Joe Biden's disinformation task force. I reported on that last week. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we do need our meeting our reporters, but we got to be honest about these stories too, though, and these incidences, though. What's the point of having a media if motherfuckers be bullshitting and lying and shit, though, and telling y'all these stories, telling y'all, feeding y'all the propaganda? Because you got to look at it like this. A lot of times you can't go with the news narrative and be on social media and report this, because that's the 2-point theory and shit. I'm not going to do that. Y'all look up 2-point theory whenever you get a chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to spread your propaganda through another propaganda source. I'm not going to do that. Just like I said with the Frank James thing a couple months ago, I said that was staged, right? That was a so-called black shooter, right? I said that was some stage shit, just like I'm saying this is staged. I can't change it up just because it was black victims. I can't do that. That's not being honest to y'all. And that's going right along with the narrative. I can't be, that's being dishonest. Oh, it's black victims, so it's not a hoax. I can't do that. I can't do that. Not everything is a hoax but at the same time, I go by the information that they give me. I go by the information that is gathered. You see what I'm saying? How do you say that there's going to be a certain amount of victims and there could be more, and then 3 hours later there's more? How do you predict as a reporter that there's going to be more dead, and then there's more dead? We got to start looking at stuff like that. You know, how did the crisis actor how did the news media know that he knew people there? You see what I'm saying? Why didn't they say his name, but they had him say how old he's about to be next week? Because that was some old sympathetic. Oh, it could have been me. And you notice the anchor said right after the end of the he was emphasizing that it could have been him. Like just co-signing the guy's story, man. That lets you know he was a crisis actor, bro. That lets you know he was working with the media. I mean, it doesn't get more obvious than that. Look at these stories, break them down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it pisses you off. I know you feel some kind of way because it's a so-called black person or something like that. Somebody that looks like you, that's the victim or whatever. That's what they're saying or reporting. But it might not even be the case and shit, man. I'm telling you. Don't let that, you see what I'm saying, cloud you from discerning the situation, man. They want us to get in our feelings. They want us to be mad and sad and all this shit when we hear about this, right? Because they don't want you to think. When you're in your emotions, you're not thinking. You're not in your right thought process. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we do. I thought they took away both the Second and First Amendment already. Man, I know. Well, you're right. That's what they're doing. Pioneer, I agree. That's what they're doing, dude. That's exactly what they're doing, man. So they're using and doing certain things to actually do this shit. You know what I'm saying? To put an actual stamp on this shit. They're doing certain things to do that. That's exactly what they're doing. But they're making it to where America is not going to be comfortable for an American person. They're making it to where America is going to be more comfortable for foreign people. Does that make sense? They're making it to where, you see what I'm saying? The foreign motherfuckers got it better off than you do. You don't hear about foreign people getting having a hard, them giving them a hard time with business loans and getting business loans and shit like that, and then Bank of America and Wells Fargo. You don't hear about them getting discriminated against. You hear about you getting discriminated against and shit. Because you're the one that they don't want to own. They don't want you to own property. They don't want you to own certain shit because they know that equates to wealth. They don't want you to have no wealth and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why Gucci and all these motherfuckers are winning and shit, because we're buying this shit thinking it is wealth. How is a Gucci bag or a Gucci hat or Gucci shoes? How is that wealth? That shit ain't wealth and shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you see, they're bringing Afghanistan's people to your job, and so you could train them, an American person. See, I just think that's some bullshit, dude. They get the same opportunity as you in your country and shit, dude. That shit is wild and shit. You wouldn't get the same opportunity as them in their country, man. This country is they're not for American. They ain't just for black. They ain't just for so-called us. They're not for no American. Well, the white motherfucker doesn't have a better chance on it because he still has wealth. The European, still has wealth. So but I mean, and in the Asians, they have ownership. They make sure that, our government and their government make sure that they have ownership and maintain ownership. That's real shit. That's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that's grimy, Pioneer, how they're going to bring the Afghanistans to your job and have you train these people. That shit is dude. So they could have the same opportunity as you, and you didn't work hard as you did as an American citizen for all this time. Damn, dude. I'm telling you, Joe Biden is pushing that shit even more, dude. Under that Trump shit, he was making sure certain motherfuckers wasn't in this motherfucker. I don't blame him. But under Biden, dude, it's like everybody's up in this motherfucker, dude. Like, damn, man, open everything up in here, dude. But see, that's to replace y'all and shit. I'm telling you, that's to replace us, man. They want to keep you to a permanent underclass to the point where you're just working. You know, you're not owning anything, man. You're not, you know what I'm saying? That's not good and shit. So we think that we have something that's so-called black people in this country. We got jobs, and that's really horrible, man. No kind of ownership or wealth. Man, not only are they sending millions of dollars to Afghanistan and Ukraine, they're bringing them bastards here. Yeah, why? That was my question the other day. Why send all that money over there and you bring them over here and shit? Isn't it the point of you sending the money over there so they can enjoy that shit over there? You know what I'm saying? It's just something. I'm telling you, dude. This is like some GI Bill, like some Homestead Act, like some back in the day where they was telling the immigrants and shit to come over, like the Irish immigrants and all these motherfuckers and shit. You know, oh, you know, we have free land and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Just work the land and the free land and all this shit. You know, it's crazy, man. It really is crazy and shit, man. You know, it's just like it's always these foreigners and shit that they bring over here. They literally hand out the red carpet to. You know, it's the Africans too. Don't get it twisted. That's one thing. You know, I agree with Tariq about in certain instances and shit. Right? These Africans, a lot of times they don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They do prop them up a little bit and they treat them different than us. Let's keep it real. This government does. You see what I'm saying? They know that there's some kind of nationality to them and shit. And they know there's no nationality to us at all. So that's another thing too, is the nationality thing is a big factor. The sovereignty thing is a big factor to these other groups and not to us. So you know, that's why, you know, these presidents and a lot of these people and shit, man, they be lawyers and all this shit beforehand and shit, man, because they know law, they know language and shit, and they know law. You got to know language and shit, you know, and that's a good thing when you know language and law and shit when you're a president or somebody like that, because you can really finesse and you can really play and trick people and shit, and really play the color of law. Like the color of law, for example, is just a lot of it's discrimination mainly, and that's what they say that the civil rights, that term civil rights is under. But fuck civil rights. What about human rights? When's the last time y'all met somebody, you know what I'm saying, that was a human rights advocate, right? Anytime a cop shoots you and kills you, that's a human rights violation. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no damn civil rights violation. Human rights come before civil rights. You see what I'm saying? But the civil rights is under the color of law. Look up under color of law whenever y'all get a chance. But that's why I don't fall for these terms and shit, man. You know, these terms and shit is the thing that's fucking us up. That's why, like I said, these presidents and shit know language. They are lawyers. An attorney and a lawyer is two different things, right? Attorney, you turn over. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna sell you out. That's the attorney. You get attorney. They most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, they're gonna offer you a deal. But how do you offer me a deal? I pay you this amount of money and you offer me a deal. They're just deal makers. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna really practice law like that. You know, and there's a difference between when they say attorney at law and attorney in law, right? You see what I'm saying? You know, being at something and in something is two different things. You know. Also, prepare ourselves for Afghanistan refugees next week. We will be coming in their job under a special government program. They said many of them won't be speaking English. I know, what the fuck? How you gonna let some motherfuckers over here that don't even know English? We talk about these Hispanics and shit. What about these people, man? At least, you know, some of these Hispanics and shit actually try and shit, man. They go to the little fucking schools at night and shit. Some of them do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't. But, you know, and they go to fucking night class and all that shit, and they fucking go what they got to do to learn English. You just bringing these Afghanis and all these motherfuckers over here that don't. How long is it going to take them to learn English? Well, hell, they don't even got to learn that shit. Africans often do have an arrogance about them, and when it comes to dealing with Afro-Americans, but I'd rather have millions of them come over than. That's true. I would rather have millions of them come over. That's true. Then I agree. At least when Africans come over, a generation or two later, their children basically chill with us. Yeah, there's a little bit of connection down there. I think it's a distant connection, though. It wasn't, in my opinion. It's a distant. They're distant relatives, but they're not. you know, not just like, you know, the European and the European, right? But I feel you though. I'd rather have a bunch of them come over too, man. You're right. It's a different dynamic. And them motherfuckers don't come. They don't play though. One thing about them Africans, they come over knowing English already. They come over with degrees and shit. They come over with tangibles. Well, I wouldn't say they're tangibles. You know what I mean? But they come over with shit. You know that you could you know that they could do them some good and benefit in America, man. They come with degrees and learning different languages and shit, and you know. Learning healthcare field and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, business savvy, computer savvy, a lot of them. So you know, what are these Afghani? What did they got? What kind of skills do they have? It's just too much, man. This country's not for us at all, man. This country is for other groups. This is, you know, they shouldn't call it the United. They shouldn't call it, man. They should just call this shit immigrant infrastructure, you know what I'm saying? Immigrant land. That's what they should call this shit. You know, they should call this immigrant land, dude. You know, immigrant mastermind or something. I don't know, something, dude, because this is weird and shit. Right? Yeah, they are. But then the Aryan Caucasians, they weren't actually European though at all. You know. They're not European and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's why, you know, even what's the name? What's that shit called? Even the Semites aren't. They're not even European either and shit. So, all these terms and shit, we got to be careful because you know these Europeans give us these terms and shit, and they want you to think that it means them and it represents them, and it don't. That's why I look at them weird and shit. But like I was saying, y'all be aware of these. I mean, I know y'all listen to a lot of these YouTubers. I know you love them. I know y'all subscribe to them and watch them every day. But be aware, these people, these YouTubers that are reporting this story like it's real, watch out for them, man. Watch out, because they know this shit's gonna give them a lot of views. They're gonna get thousands of views off this story, right? And they're gonna spread, and they're gonna keep that, you know, you know, it's just because it's racism because I'm black thing going. I'm telling you, I'll tell you where it's racist. The motherfucking market, big getting business loan, that's where it's racist. The housing market, that's where it's racist. Unemployment, that's where it's racist. That's where it's racist, dude. All this, motherfucker shooting motherfucker because he's black and all that, dude. Dude, come on, dude. Come on now. You're gonna risk your life and your freedom just to do that shit? And then they talk about they don't know if it was a planned attack, but then they said that he drove 50 to 60 miles over there to do it. If it's not targeted, why the fuck he drive so far to that specific location? Then we got to start thinking, man. Like the news gives you hints. 330, 33 degrees. You see what I'm saying? First he said 3, and then they said 13 people that was wounded and killed. 13. That's a Masonic number too. You got to look at these Masonic numbers. You know what I'm saying? Pioneer, you feel what I'm saying when I say these Masonic numbers? 33, 13. You know what I'm saying? 9, 7, 6. You feel what I'm saying? Like 11. These Masonic numbers. Okay. Right. The Aryan Caucasians aren't European. The modern Europeans were another branch of Caucasian who were civilized in the caves of the Caucasus Mountains. They just went westward. When Musa went to the caves of the Caucasians and civilized white folks, they were organized into tribes and sent in different directions. Ooh, that makes some sense right there. But that's some shit. See, Pioneer be on it, man. Pioneer got the joke, but Pioneer be spitting. But yeah, y'all, yeah, that's some Masonic numbers though, Pioneer. You know, okay, look, they said 3. Let me play this real quick. I don't think Pioneer. Let me play this real quick for you, real quick. And I'm about to get off this thing right now. I'm about to eat. Let me play this real quick.
I've right now at the scene police tape up right there as they are on scene. Again, 8 people have been shot and killed. That's what we know of right now. That number could increase.
How did he know if you're a news reporter reporting about a story, how would you know that a death number is going to go up in a case? How would you know that? And you're a reporter because they're telling you that shit.
This happened sometime right before 3 o'clock. We first learned of it at 3, and then the police department in Buffalo tweeted about it a half an hour later at 3:30. If we can,
did you catch that, Pioneer? 33? Did you catch that? Mason Capone, what up? But yeah, that's ritualistic, right? But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Pioneer, these shootings are ritualistic, and it's a lot of times they're not real. A lot of times the shootings are not real. They get the crisis actors, so nobody gets shot, nobody goes to jail, but they still send their message. They still send their message. They're still going to send the message on the gun control, right? They're still going to trigger a gun control argument. They're still going to trigger some shit. That's how you know it's fake, because it goes. Government starts to make decisions and make laws off this shit. That's how you know it's fake. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's scripted, man. This is all for a reason. It's all fucking, organized. I'm telling you, we gotta start being hip to this type stuff, man. This type of programming, man. A lot of these YouTubers, they're gonna make money. They're gonna make clickbait views off this shit, but they're not being honest about this shit. They're not gonna tell you, you know what? All these shootings are not real. They're not gonna tell you that. That's not being honest with you. That's lying to you. That's being deceitful to you. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That's not being 100. Because we got to think about it with your common sense. Of course, not all these shootings are real. How? Just because we talk all this shit about the mainstream media. We talk all this shit about these white and being racist. But why do we believe everything they say then? So we're gonna believe the stories and the shit they put out, but we're gonna think they're racist. Okay, right. So if they're not gonna treat you right, how would they teach you right? Anybody answer me that question? How they gonna teach you right if they don't even treat you right? See, we're too double standard as people, dude. We're too doubles. We play the double standard too much. We play we're hypocrites. We're the biggest hypocrites, man. We got to stop believing this shit. It's not that shit bro. This shit is bullshit. Let me play a little bit more of this real quick. Get the likes up too, y'all. Get the likes and share this out to y'all social media, man. If y'all can, get the likes up and share this out, man. I need to start, you know what I'm saying, hitting them likes, man, and start this is real content that I'm giving y'all, man. Now these other YouTubers are not going to give you this real perspective. They're going to keep lying to y'all so they can get their views and their clickbait up.
pull up that tweet just to give you a recap. They essentially just told the people of Buffalo they are on the scene. A suspect is in custody.
Why would the police need to tweet everybody that they don't do a news conference, but then they tweet people that they caught the person. Let's go. Keep going.
It's on the social media videos that we saw. That suspect was wearing camouflage. You see the tweet right here. It's the supermarket on Jefferson Avenue. Again, they say multiple people have been struck by gunfire. We are now confirming at least 8 people have been killed. Again, the shooter in custody. Everybody is urged to avoid the area.
But if the shooter was in custody, why would they tell you to avoid the area? But this is good that I got it from Fox News, because this showing their bullshit too. This is showing. But I just played it. I played another news station. And it was the same old shit. It don't matter what news station you get from. It's all bullshit. If one news station is reporting some shit and they got some bullshit to it, then it's the same with the rest. It's all fake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you know, if this was a real shooting, which I doubt it is, and I just proved to y'all it wasn't. I mean, my heart goes out to the families and shit, but I mean, like, look at the what's name if y'all get a chance. Look at the videos. Look at the pictures. You just see a bunch of black people standing around. Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? If it was a real murder scene, you think a bunch of motherfuckers would just be standing around like that? That's true. They're not real. That's true. That is so true. It's just all motherfuckers' agendas and shit. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I agree. And then you don't know people's intentions nowadays, man. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant to say. They get it from the same source. So that's if one news station reports something, then the other ones are going to report it the same way. If not just a little bit different, but it's still going to be the same propaganda, though. Does that make sense? All right. Now y'all heard when he said eight people, right? And he said it might go up, right? I'm gonna play this other shit right now. Hold up.
And we'll show you a map again of this Tops supermarket. Again, the nearest fire department is just south, not even a block.
What a coincidence that all this happens right by a fire department and right by a hospital. Y'all don't think that's a coincidence? Y'all don't think that that's a coincidence? So the fire department and the ambulance could come that much quicker. Y'all don't see how this was a exercise, like a training exercise. That's all it was. It was a drill. You hire a bunch of crisis actors. That's what you do. That's what crisis actors are there for drills, for psychological operations, psyops. That's what that is. The military is involved in that too.
From the Tops Friendly Market, and there is also a hospital somewhat close.
Y'all don't get that? Y'all don't see how that's a coincidence?
In a situation like this, that if anybody is injured and still has a chance to pull through, that you can get them quickly,
exactly,
as quickly as possible to a hospital. As we take another live look, you see, again, the crime scene tape up. Investigators trying to make sense of this horrible, horrible act that, again, may have been streamed on social media. There are reports of that.
How do you not know? Look. We're just Pioneer. If you're a reporter and you report a story, how do you not know that this? How do you know if it was streamed or not? All you got to do. How does he? Well, I mean, why would he say that? Oh, we don't know if it was streamed or not. Why didn't you check the motherfucking? Why don't you check the internet? You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be getting the information. You're supposed to be the media. Why didn't you get the tape? Why don't you have the tape on hand? But you got some black crisis actor dude talking about, oh, I'm about to be 51 next week and this and that, and I seen him shooting. You got some random black, and if you notice how. That's how you know it's fake too. There's black victims, so you had to have a black victim, so you had to have a black eyewitness. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice that? They had to have a black eyewitness because it's black victims. Just like they'll have a black reporter when it's some black victims or some black suspects, they'll have a black reporter. Y'all notice that? Oh yeah, yep. Fire department's full of Masonic symbols, yep. But did you get it, Pioneer? Did you get the Masonic numbers? The 30, they hit us with the 13, they hit us with the 33, they hit us with the 3. Now watch me play this real quick. Watch me play this other one real quick.
Talking about the manifesto where this man may have described himself as a white supremacist.
So how would they not know it's racially motivated, but he said he was a white supremacist? And how did they get his manifesto before they got him in custody? Can anybody answer me that question? They just barely got him in custody, but they got his manifesto? So you mean to tell me they could have got his manifesto online if they got it online, but they couldn't get the video of him shooting this shit up? You see what I'm talking about, y'all? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Don't it sound like some bullshit? Don't it sound like something ain't right? You could get his manifesto, but you couldn't get the tape of him shooting this shit up. Wow. But you could get his manifesto, right? That lets you know this dude is a crisis actor, bro. They get, you know what I'm saying? They provide him with the manifesto. They provide him with all the shit, with the gear and everything. He doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Actually go to jail. Watch. You're not going to hear about the story. Give it a month. Give it 3 weeks. You're not going to hear about the story no more. I'm telling you, man. What about Frank James? What happened with the Frank James thing in the subway shooting last month with the black dude, the suspect, whatever? You don't hear about that no more, right? I'm trying to tell y'all this shit is not real, man. We talk about the Matrix, dude. As many gas as niggas pack rolling around Buffalo, you mean to tell me you got thousands of niggas piled up at a store and some crazy white dude? Exactly. That's another thing too. That's how you know this shit. Come on, bro. This shit was, bro. Why would Buffalo? There are a lot of black people in Buffalo, though. I doubt some racist motherfuckers is gonna do that with some gun. I doubt he's gonna do that. You know how many motherfuckers killers are in Buffalo? That lets you know this shit is not what it is, what it seems like, bro. And if that's the case, why would you see? You go to a store and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cowardly. That's how you know it's fake. But I mean, I don't know, y'all. Now I'm gonna play this. My bad. Sorry about that. I'm gonna play this It's footage from this other one up. Watch.
I'm being told that we now have the soundbite from one of the many witnesses who you see right there. Let's listen to.
Okay, we're gonna go to this one now. We're gonna go to this one.
Police have that teenage suspect in custody at this hour. At least 3 other people, though, have been wounded. 2 of them critically. Police say the shooter used an assault rifle and wore body armor.
3. Another Masonic number 3. He's a teen. What does it matter that he's a teenager though? Why would that matter? I thought he was 19. Now he's 18. You see how? Why are they changing this man's age?
During this attack. It all happened today about noon. This is what's called the Tops Friendly grocery store in Buffalo, New York. Carlos Aceto is in our live news center tonight with the latest. Carlos.
We're getting Corey, good afternoon. Now, here's what we know so far. 10 people were killed, 3 others injured, 11 of the victims said to be African American. Officials are calling this a racially motivated hate crime. The shooter, who is now in custody, traveled hours to Buffalo to commit this heinous act. The suspect even live streamed the shooting on social media.
Okay, where's the...
A day at a neighborhood...
Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Why don't we have the footage, the live stream shooting footage, but we have his manifesto? How did you get the manifesto and y'all just barely got his ass in custody? Because he's a crisis actor, yo. I'm telling this shit don't just listen to the detail, y'all. Listen to the detail, man. Just listen to the detail.
A grocery store in Buffalo, New York turns to carnage. A gunman sporting a rifle and tactical gear opened fire at a Tops Friendly Market Saturday afternoon. At least 10 people were killed in the mayhem. 3 others were injured.
So 10 and 3, that's 13, right? That's 13, isn't it? They're giving you another Masonic. Come on now, Pioneer. They're giving you. Are they giving us Masonic numbers or not? Why are they throwing these numbers out there like that? Pioneer, Mason, oh yo, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Right? What's up with the Masonic numbers, man? 13? See, look, look, I'm gonna break this down. Remember the news anchor said in the other one I just played, he said it's 8 and the numbers might the 8 and the numbers might go up. How would he know the numbers go up? And look, 3 hours later, I played this different news channel. 3 hours later, I played this different news channel, and he says that now it's 13. How does it go from 8 to 13 in a matter of hours, right? Death toll. Come on now, we don't think, dude. So all the motherfuckers died. How many motherfuckers? What? 4 motherfuckers died then in 3 hours? We don't be thinking, dude. We don't be thinking at all, dude. We don't be thinking that shit. It doesn't work like that. A scene, look, a murder scene or a crime scene, you're gonna get the exact amount of people right then and there at that crime scene. How do you not know what? And you notice in the first newscast, they didn't say. They only said 1 other person was wounded. So how does it go from 13? I mean, how does it go from 8 to 13? So they're saying 12 motherfuckers was killed and 1 was wounded. So how did it go from 4 more people in 3 more hours being killed? You see what I'm saying? The information don't make no sense. It don't add up. Y'all see? Did you hear me break it down real quick? Am I breaking it down? Or not? Sorry, I'm going to reserve judgment until I do more research on this myself and see how much information. I feel you, Pioneer, but I don't know. I'm just breaking this down to y'all because this is what I'm supposed to do, man. As a real motherfucker, I'm gonna do that shit as a real person, man. A real YouTuber, man, is gonna do this. I owe it to y'all. I owe it to myself. I got enough information I could get. They're throwing out Masonic numbers. They're throwing out these numbers, and I'm like, oh, that's a trigger. That's like a trigger word. That's a sign right there. You know, and you notice these shootings and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Virginia Slim, and you notice these shootings and shit. It's always Masonic numbers that they throw out to you. Oh, 33. Oh, he got shot. Like, remember in the Frank James subway shooting not too long ago, they said that he fired 33 shots. Didn't he not say that? Did he not say that? Now, right here, it was at 333. They found out. Now they're saying it's 13 people that got killed, right? Or that got 12 got killed and 1 got injured. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's how you know these shits or something is suspect about all these things, man. I'm telling you, it don't work like that. That's just like you or whoever is just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go on a you know, whatever tangent and shit and just you know, whatever. Because my life. Why would you do that? Why would you risk your freedom? Why would you risk, you know what I'm saying, where you live? Why would you risk you possibly getting killed for what? Because the motherfucker didn't like black people? I don't know, bro. I don't know. And then they just happened to bring him in alive too. All right, let's keep going, man. I'm about to get off this thing, man.
Injured.
It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's hard to even muster.
What are all those people doing right there standing around? That shit looks like a crisis event, dude. That shit looks like it looks like a what's his name? A set. I'm sorry, don't it look like a set? Look at all those people back there behind her. Seriously, does it look like 13 people actually just got killed? And why is she not crying, bro? Why is there no tears in her eyes? None of that. Where's the tears?
It's unbelievable. I'm lost of words.
Authorities say the suspect traveled hours away and live streamed the shooting on social.
Well, I thought they just said. Why were they asking people? If they, if he targeted people, if he fucking drove 60 miles to that store, we don't be thinking, man. We don't think this shit, dude. Exactly. When the pandemic started, they kept saying 33 cases. Exactly. Now they're saying 12 now. No, yeah, it's 12. Yeah, it went from 12. It went from 8 to 12 in a matter of, that's what I'm trying to say, Mason's component. That's how you know something's not right. So in a matter of like 2 hours, 4 more motherfuckers died, and one more person got injured. No, it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that. They think we're stupid. They know people are gonna believe this because the media, white media, told you to believe it. The white media told you to worship, to buy your family member stuff at Christmas. They told you to be thankful on Thanksgiving, right? They told you to buy your girlfriend something on Valentine's Day. They program us to do everything, dude. Everything they tell us, you know what I'm saying? Everything we do is because some programming, conditioning. Yeah, this is some Kyle Rittenhouse 3.0 because, they said the same shit about Kyle Rittenhouse. He's traveled 60 miles. This is all this is, bro. That was PSYOP too. Nah, man, I got to go to work tomorrow, man. I get off at like 5 tomorrow, man. That's some bullshit. But I'll do something in the afternoon and shit. But I think I gotta repay this damn StreamYard, so I'm gonna get another program and shit, man, soon, hopefully and shit. So yeah, man. But let me play the rest of this, and I'm about to be out.
He took the machine gun.
Oops, my bad.
Social media.
He exited his vehicle. He was very heavily armed. He had tactical gear. He had a tactical helmet on. He had a camera that he.
Why don't we see none of this? Why don't we see? Why, if this was in a supermarket, where is the footage? Where is the camera footage in the supermarket? I know somebody that died in the damn store, that committed suicide, died in the store, right? There was camera footage of that, and that was real. What about this?
Was live streaming what he was doing.
The gunman shot 4 people outside in the parking lot before entering the grocery store, where he was met by a security guard.
One of the individuals inside the store is the security guard, a beloved security guard, who was a retired Buffalo police officer, a hero in our eyes, engaged the suspect, fired multiple shots, struck the suspect, but because he had heavily armored plating on, that bullet had no round. The suspect engaged our retired officer, and he was ultimately shot and deceased at the scene.
The city's mayor calling today's tragedy a nightmare.
This is the worst nightmare that any community can face. And we are hurting and we are seething
So they got the
right
black
now
mayor.
as a
You see that?
community.
You see that? And the Democrat, look, you notice most of these happen in a, come on now. Y'all don't see the pattern? Most of these, y'all notice most of these shootings always happen, a lot of times happen in New York, right? What's up with all these New York shootings? And how come these shootings, mass shootings always happen in a Democratic town? Is it just me or not? Is it just me or not? Do these shootings happen in a Democratic state or not most of the time? Let's keep it 100, bro. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. And there's a black mayor. Oof, dude, we don't be seeing patterns at all, man. It's the same old on the hamster wheel, man. Same old shit.
It's a tragedy. Now, police took the suspect into custody, describing him as an 18-year-old white man. Sources say there is an alleged manifesto linked to the suspect that is currently under review. Officials say the suspect will be arraigned on murder charges tonight. He is expected to be charged with first-degree murder.
No terrorism? Whoa, see, hold up. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Where's the terrorism charges? You just charged Frank James. That was fake, right? But you charged that so-called case. You charged him with so-called terrorism charges. Why aren't you charging him with terrorism charges? See, that lets you know this shit is not consistent. Oh, it's different. Oh man, what you talking about, Frank? It's different in different states. What you talking about? Different laws and statutes in different states. That don't have nothing to do with the fuck I'm talking about. It'd be consistent if that's the case. You charge the same one motherfucker terrorism, you charge the next motherfucker with terrorism. Oh, does the motherfucker have to be from Saudi Arabia, or does the motherfucker got to be some kind of Middle Eastern descent with a bomb or something to be called a terrorist? I don't get it. We gotta step our shit up. We're too grown, 40s, 30s, 50s. We're too grown to be letting this type of shit go past us, man. It's damn near hell. When shit is on the damn TV anyway, you got to be careful and suspect. You got to be suspect of the shit any damn way. When it's on the damn TV, that's what I'm saying. There is no hate crime for us, dude. You know, man, dude, but 7 in the chat, get them likes up. Share this to your social media if y'all can, man. Share this to your social medias, man. I need to get them algorithms cracking, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to get them algorithms cracking, man. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So don't fall for the okie dokie, man. These YouTubers, they ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? But to get your views and y'all there's some YouTubers I like and shit that reported on it today or may agree with certain things, but I'm like, that shit is disingenuous. How y'all, coming from that angle, to be honest with you. It's disingenuous to be coming from that angle. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly, Frank James. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Pioneer. That's the brother of Jesse James. That shit's bullshit. That's exactly what I said, dude. Like we don't think, but see, they know that we're so in our feelings, dude. They know that we're so in our feelings. We're not gonna come, even with the men. Certain men in our community, we're not going to come with the logic to think, hey, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I've been told people, all my life and shit, told by people that I overanalyze shit. Oh, motherfucking well. That's good that I overanalyze this bullshit because I ain't no damn idiot. I'm not going to fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no dumbass motherfucker out here, especially, 50 to 30, 40. You get in them age ranges, shit. You got to be sharp, man. You got to be mentally sharp. You can't be no asshole. That's how I look at it. But yeah, that stop Asian. You already know those are fake. So what? So this is my question: If we know that those are fake and that was staged, what makes us think that these mass shootings aren't staged and fake? It's all to fit narratives, all to pass laws. Look at the Asian hate shit. All that shit passed some laws, right? Same with these mass shootings. They're doing this shit they're coming for your Second Amendment. They're coming for the guns. I'm telling you, for the audit. You notice how they said he had a rifle? They're trying to come for the automatic weapon. Been trying to come for that ever since Biden got in. You know what I'm saying? Gun owners like me and other people know about this shit. They've been on this shit for years, man. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Biden been in, it's been a whole thing about him taking the guns. Donald Trump was in it. You didn't hear nothing about that shit. So it's, we got to really look at it from this perspective, though. We can't pick and choose what's psyops and what's fake and what's not. Damn near all this shit is fake. It's production. You know what I'm saying? Why you think all those people just standing around looking stupid and shit? If 16 motherfuckers really got shot, come on. Okay, let me go into this article and I'm gonna get out of here. Let me get out of here and shit, man. So Al Sharpton is got hold up. You know what? Hold up. No, hold up. You know what? Hold up. I heard there was a shooting out here too, out here in California. See, that lets you know something's up right here too. Watch. See? Hold up. Hold up.
Gunfire and panic at Grand Central Market. One person was shot and killed, and the gunman escaped. Police arrived to the scene just after.
What are the odds? What are the odds of two mass shootings or two shootings in the same day? Can anybody answer me that question? What are the odds in two different states? And they're both Democratic ran states. Didn't I just say? Come on, y'all don't hear me, man. Y'all don't hear me, man. Y'all not feeling what I'm saying. Didn't I just say that these shits be happening in Democratic states? And California is one of the biggest Democratic states. Am I not lying? Why these shits be happening in Democratic states? They be happening in the states that already have harsh gun laws. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice these states be happening in the states with the strictest gun laws. Am I lying or not? New York and California have some of the strictest gun laws. Am I lying or not? Am I bullshitting y'all? See, y'all not gonna get this from other YouTubers, man. Like this, please share this out and like this, man. Share this shit out and like this. Y'all not gonna get this from these other YouTubers. These other YouTubers are not gonna break this shit down. This shit happens in Masonic states, man. I mean, oh yeah, Masonic states too. But this shit happens in Democratic ran states. For why? Why? I'm asking y'all, why is this happening in Democratic ran states? I'm not saying the Republican states are any better or any stricter. Now, I'm just saying, what's up with this shit? That's the pattern. Why is this shit happening in New York and California? Let's go. Let's go.
Central Market. One person was shot and killed, and the gunman escaped. Police arrived to the scene just after 4 p.m. as customers ran for safety. Tonight, the search for the shooter has expanded. KCAL 9's Candace Cronin.
How do you search for a motherfucker? If you're in a place where you don't think got cameras, do it. It was a big eatery, right? Don't they got cameras? So nobody seen the motherfucker. Nobody took any video of the motherfucker. None of these cameras took his images. They're looking for the suspect. But how are you looking for some motherfucker? How are you looking for a person you don't even know how they look, supposedly, right? I mean, we got to start thinking, man. Let's go.
Is live in downtown LA with the latest. Candace.
Tina, good evening. As you mentioned, that
Black reporter. So I bet you they're gonna say, watch. We're gonna get the news a couple of days or something. They're gonna say it's a black suspect, supposedly black suspect. Watch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Watch. They give you the black reporter when it's a black suspect or a black victim. Let's go.
Suspect still on the loose tonight. We're here at 3rd and Hill Street, which is still taped
Oh,
off
yeah, that's
after a
downtown.
deadly shooting outside a popular downtown eatery.
People were like leaving their drinks and their food and all kinds of, it was a chaos.
Cell phone video captured the chaotic moments after gunfire outside the Grand Central Market.
That doesn't look like outside though. That looks like everybody's running inside. They're inside. But the thing is, how do you get cell phone video of them running, but nobody gets video of the motherfucker shooting?
Sent people inside running for their lives.
I kind of froze because I wasn't sure whether to run or not to run, so I figured I'll just wait and see what happens.
Police say one man was shot multiple times. Video on social media shows his body lying on the sidewalk. The popular dining spot was bustling at the time, and several Good Samaritans rushed to try and help, but the man died from his injuries.
And it wasn't until he takes like this gulp of breath, oh my gosh, he's alive. We need to help him. So I run into the business, and I'm
Whoa, I
screaming,
thought that.
where are their rags?
I thought that was a dude. I thought that was a woman talking. So, man, dude, we don't see it. Shit. We don't see it, you know. Damn, dude, this shit is, they give you all the fake shit, man. Like, it's psychological warfare right there. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Alcohol, anything. This person needs help.
Once officers responded, they found a man who was suffering from gunshot wounds. He was transported to a local hospital. He later died from his injuries.
We blurred the video, but witnesses said the victim appeared to be holding what looked like a knife in his hand when he was shot. The suspect ran off. Police quickly set up a perimeter in the area and sent a canine into the building to search for the armed man.
So you set a perimeter and you still didn't find him? How do you set a perimeter and you don't find the motherfucker? Because guess what? There was no suspect. That's what that is.
We spoke to a tourist from Australia who just visited Grand Central Market. She was shocked to hear what happened.
It's quite scary that you can't just go along and walk the streets and feel safe as a tourist.
And police are still trying to figure out what prompted this deadly shooting. The victim's identity has not yet been released. Reporting in downtown LA, Candace Crone, KCAL.
Because there was no victim, dude. There was no victim. That's what I'm saying. It just didn't make no sense, dude. They don't want to reveal the victim's name, the victim. There is no victim. The person got away because there is no suspect. Does that make sense? What I just said? Or no? You know, does that make sense? But so, I mean, what is the odds? Like I said, what are the odds of there being two shootings on the same day in two Democratic states? Can anybody answer me that question real quick before I get out of here? Will anybody answer me that question before I get out of here? Before I bounce? That shit crazy, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want, I just wanted to get y'all to think, man, and just, because I don't be liking when a lot of these YouTubers, they pull y'all into the matrix. You know what I'm saying? They keep y'all into the matrix, dude. They pull y'all and they hit y'all with the propaganda and shit from their perspective and shit, and that shit be some bullshit. So you gotta really think. Y'all gotta use the social media shit to think outside the box and to really be open-minded. You see what I'm saying? You keep hearing the same old stories from these YouTubers, and y'all gonna it's gonna appear like a lot of this shit is real, and a lot of it ain't real. It's really to psychologically program you too. A lot of the social media is too, not just the mainstream media. It's programming. It's what I'm saying. And look how the news and all this shit, they were telling you clues and dropping the clues, let you know it's predictive programming. They're dropping all the Masonic numbers, right? They're dropping all these codes and hints and talking about it was streamed. Where the hell's the damn video at if it was streamed? If it was streamed on social media, where is that shit at? Why is that shit not going around on social media? This motherfucker shooting the shit up. You the mainstream media. Why you not playing the shit? I'm telling you, we gotta start asking questions, man. Stop believing everything just because the news tells you or gives you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop doing that. We really do. We really do, man. You know. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that, Pioneer, the background people. But like, comment, and subscribe, man. Hit the like button, man, and really hit the like button. Share this out. If y'all, share this out to y'all social media. I appreciate it, man. And I need to get the algorithm up. Definitely need to get the algorithm up. Trying to get some more views and stuff like that, man, and more subscribers, man. But that's just the work I got to put in, and the content I got to create, man. But man, sound off, man. Sound off in the comment section if y'all want, man, and definitely share this out to y'all social media, man. Hit the like button, man, because I broke it down. I broke down these these shootings, man. Like I said, it's not a coincidence that you got two shootings in the same day, right? You got two shootings in the same day in democratic cities that both have harsh gun control laws. We got to start thinking about stuff like that. Put that into consideration. Excuse me. And another thing is, yesterday was the anniversary of the MOVE bombing in 80. You know what I'm saying? The MOVE bombing in 85. It happened May 13th and shit. You know what I'm saying? 1985. So, we got to look at take a lot of this history stuff that happened in the past and history into consideration too. When it comes down to a lot of these incidences, man, a lot of this stuff, right? Pioneer, word. But I mean, Pioneer, shit, thanks for tapping in, shit. If you can, Pioneer, share this to your social media, Pioneer, man. Share this out, man. And Judah Queen, and if you could, I know Judah Queen's real good at sharing stuff out, and she's real good. If you could share this out, Judah Queen, I appreciate it. Basic Capone, share this out to your social media, man. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tapping in, on a Saturday evening and shit, man. I'm about to get something to eat and get ready for this bullshit tomorrow. But yeah, man. So what do y'all think, man? I'm being as real as I can with y'all, man. I wouldn't I'd be being fake my damn self, you know what I'm saying? And I would try to basically have some kind of agenda and something to gain and shit by tricking y'all like that, man. But I'm not that kind of dude, man. I'm gonna give y'all my perspective so y'all can think like how I think, man. You got to think critically when it comes down to these incidences, man. Can't fall for anything, man. You really can't. You see what I'm saying? That's what the media's job is to do, is to manipulate you and lie and deceive you, man, and bullshit you and shit, man. And just like they lie on us and give us these bullshit stats and all this shit, which is lies. And bullshit. So we got to really think that they won't do that to us to manipulate our minds. We just got to stay sharp and just stay above, keep, our head above ground and shit like that, man. So what? Really appreciate y'all, man, tapping in, man. So hit that like button, man, and subscribe. If y'all not subscribed, I know most of y'all are, but share this out to your social medias, your Instagram, your Facebooks. I really appreciate that, man. And smash the like button, y'all. And so like I said, again, what do y'all think about my perspective, man? I'm just keeping it, real as I can, man. And I'm just trying to be real with y'all, man. And, let y'all see a different kind of, perspective. You know what I'm saying? These YouTubers, just watch, look at other people. I don't want to say no names, but go and look at other people's reaction to this other so-called black YouTubers reaction. And it's all the same. Oh, he did it. He's a white supremacist. He did it. And, oh man, the white supremacists did it and this and that. And, nobody helps us. And, the courts and nobody's on our side. That's true. But we have to be on our own side. We got to support each other, dude. We need more judges and lawyers and shit like that, man. That's on us and shit too, man. So, you know what I'm saying? But, you can't look at everything from that perspective, man. That's just not how it is and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how it is at all. Right? I didn't seen full-blown racist white supremacist motherfuckers recently. Them motherfuckers wasn't acting like that. They didn't have that type of fucking energy. Hell no, they don't in outside the street. They don't got that kind of shit. They gonna play that shit off. A real white supremacist racist motherfucker gonna play it off anyway. He ain't gonna come at you like that in no public area. You know how dumb is that? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers hate us, but they're smart. If they're so smart, like, and they're so clever, then why do we play these motherfuckers as idiots all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of don't make no sense. Shouldn't we play these and shouldn't we have you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't we hold these motherfuckers to a certain you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't we, you know, our trust factor should be high, well, excuse me, we should keep them on high alert. There we go. We should have them on high alert. There we go. That makes sense. Have these motherfuckers on high alert. Fuck that. Keep them on high alert. You know, but what do y'all think, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just watch. Y'all see, y'all go to these YouTubers and shit. Y'all go to these other pages, and you know they're gonna be talking that same old. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He went and this and that. That just goes to show, you know, everybody watch. All these YouTubers, the same YouTubers, they're gonna say the same thing. We have no protection. Oh, we have no protection, family, and this and that. Oh, you know, protection. We need to protect our motherfucking self. We need to get ourselves out of this fucking government anyway. We need to do for self. We can't keep talking about, oh, the racist government and the racist this and, you know, all the police and all this and that. We got to, okay, if that's the case, let's take ourselves out of this shit. We got to start doing it for self and put our money together and working together. We don't want to do that either, though. So, I mean, you can't, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about this, these motherfuckers racist, this and that, and, you know, but at the same time, you talk about, so what are y'all going to do for us? Fuck what they going to do for us. They ain't trying to give us no reparations. They ain't trying to do none of that shit. But they're giving all these Afghanis, they're giving all these what's these people called? Ukrainians. How do you know what I'm saying, send billions of dollars to Ukraine, but then you let these motherfuckers come over here too? It's just this nation right here, this country is for foreigners. This country is for immigrants. This country is not for the American no more. You know, and you know, it's definitely for motherfuckers with money. You know. So we got to realize too, man, you know, Bitcoin, they said it dropped, you know what I'm saying? You know, food shortages, you know, gas, you know what I'm saying? Shortage. I mean, where gas prices going up and shit, this is not good. They're talking about, they're trying to make it to where it's not going to be a recession. Bullshit. When gas is up, it's like how it is and prices are how they are, it's going to be a damn recession. Trust me on that. You know, anytime they leave something in the Federal Reserve's hands, it's over with. It's a wrap. You know, so but yeah, y'all, my perspective, man, is different from everybody else's, man, because I think, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people just want to use y'all and they want to use other so-called black people. You know, they want to use y'all for clicks and views, and they want to use y'all for you know what I'm saying, for you know, it's all, fuck all that, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to unwind and watch this shit on YouTube, you want to hear another person that look like you perspective, but you want to hear some kind of truth to that shit. You don't want to you know, get the same kind of brainwashing. Just because a motherfucker look like you don't mean that he ain't brainwashing you. Just because somebody looks like you doesn't mean they're not lying to you and deceiving you. You know, we look at the mainstream media as, you know, saying being a European or being you know, Jewish or whatever, right? But at the same time, you know, just because you have a entity or whatever that looks like you, that's you know, an actual outlet of any kind of sort, especially on social media, that doesn't mean that they're not lying to you, man, because you got to look at it like this. A lot of the stuff on this internet is lies and bullshit anyway. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna tell you how the real, man. I'm gonna break it down, man, because I wouldn't want y'all to be lied to, just like I wouldn't want myself to be lied to, man. You know what I'm saying? Who got time? Cats are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and who got time for motherfuckers to be bullshitting in games and shit? You want to hear some real shit so you can have some real thoughts, you know? Somebody breaking it down for you like this in a real perspective, you're going to go back and you're going to think like this and shit. You know, you're going to think in a perspective similar to this, right? You're going to be thinking like, oh, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, so next time one of these mass shootings or whatever the fuck happens, you're going to be like, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be on your P's and Q's. You won't be on your second, you know, you're going to be on your guard and shit like, you know, this shit is what I don't know. You know what I mean? Telling you. You know, we got to really stand tall, man, when it comes down to stuff like that, man. And, you know, really just see and look at it from that kind of certain perspective and shit, man, because we can't keep, you know, we can't afford to keep getting falling for this bullshit and the okie doke. We don't have time for it. I know I don't got time for it. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. I'm at the 2-hour mark, man. So like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. You know, share this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit the like button, man, and share this out, man, because this is some good stuff right here. It's a good perspective, man. And this is just let y'all know and be aware next time one of these events happen, man. Just, you know, and if y'all want to research what I'm saying, you know, go look it up, man, and look up www.crisisactor.com. And you know, there's actually you know, you could actually work as a crisis actor, man. You could audition and everything and all that, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? Don't put nothing past this media. Don't put nothing past this government, man. People, they're in the business to lie and deceive us, man. The Matrix, they don't make movies like that for nothing, man. This is really a Matrix, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is not what you think it is, right? On the real tip, man. It's not what you think it is at all, man. So, yeah, man, I'm glad y'all, my numbers is up. Good looking out. You know what I'm saying? We got 8 in the chat. Good shit, man. But word, man. Just don't fall for anything, man. You know what I'm saying? You won't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything, man. You know, and that's real spit. You know, you got to at least stand on some kind of principle and stand on some kind of critical thinking and some kind of logic, man, and you know, common sense. You can't just be in good reasoning. You can't just be, you know, in your emotions 24/7, man, 365 days a year, like how they want us and expect us to be. You see what I'm saying? We got to be sharp. Razor sharp, man. You can't be bullshitting around when it comes down to all this, man. You got to be razor sharp, and you know, like, you know, we got to leave that to the women, you know, being in their emotions and the feelings and all that. As a man, you have to come with the thinking. You have to come with the critical thinking. You got to come with the reasoning, the prevision, right, the insight. So that's real spit, man. Damn, you there? You know what I'm saying? Big D, what up, man? I know exactly. They don't give the exactly, dude. You know, it's just like, why are you not giving, you know, that's how you know something's not right too with this. You know, why are they not charging him with terrorism? You know, you shoot fucking 13, kill 13 motherfuckers. That should be the green light. And why? Oh, he's charged with first-degree murder. That should be, that's automatic death. Shit, 1 or 2 motherfuckers two motherfuckers you killed. That's you eligible for the death penalty right there. So, I mean, watch how they treat this case, Sue. And don't be surprised if you don't hear about this case in like a month. Just like the Frank James. Have y'all heard about the Frank James subway shooting? I haven't heard about that again. I'm telling you, you're not going to hear about this shit no more. You know, I'm telling you, that's that giveaway too. You don't hear about shit, then you hear about shit, then, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden you don't hear about it no more. Scott, just, nah, it don't work like that, dude. Trust me, people's lives ain't that fucked up. People ain't that miserable to where fucking 10 motherfuckers a year, however many people a year, just gonna go commit a random mass shooting. It does not work like that. You see what I'm saying? And then y'all notice this always happens in election year. These mass shootings always happen in election year. It's about to be midterms. The midterms is this year in November. I'm telling you, they give you this shit so we can make so laws can be made. They want the gun control laws real bad. You see what I'm saying? That's what that is. It's gun control. I'm telling you. You know, how do you have 2 shootings in one day in 2 different states and they're both Democrat ran? You see what I'm saying? We got to really ask ourselves these questions and shit, man. And really think outside the box, man. You know, start being more logical, right? Yeah, man. Big D, good looking out for tapping in, though, Big D, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button and share this out to your social media, you know what I'm saying? So we can hit them algorithms, man. And I'll be on here, man. I'll be doing my thing, man. I got some videos and shit, man. I'm just trying to get my, you know, viewership up, man, and just trying to get you know, subscribers up. But you know, in time, man, I just gotta work a little harder, you know what I mean? And yeah, but I just wanted to hit y'all from the same perspective I'll be thinking from, man. And you know, as much common sense and as much provision, as much critical thinking as I can, man. And I just gotta sit back and think and regurgitate this information. They know, you know what I'm saying, when we take this shit in, you know, we got so much shit on our other stuff on our plate, like work and family and all this other shit and problems and all the bills and all this other stuff. So they know that, you know, it's going to be hard for you to really let this shit resonate and sit back and think about this, man. You know, they know it's going to be a difficult thing for you to just actually do that, right? And do that with a clear mind and, you know, clear head. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to get off here, though, y'all. So hit the like button and share this out. Big D, good looking out for coming on, man. I appreciate you tapping in with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you can, like I said, share this out to your social media, hit that like button. But yeah, man, smash that like button, y'all. Share this out to your social media. And I should do a little video tomorrow night, man. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Good looking for you coming through. Big D, you see what I'm saying? Pioneer, Basic Capone, Judah Queen, you know what I'm saying? Dark Boss, BJ, you know what I'm saying? My man Virginia Slim, good looking out, man. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And share this out to your social media, bang the like button, and I'll hit y'all next time, you know what I'm saying, on the next one. But and always remember, man, think critical, man. Don't believe none of this media gives out to you. You see what I'm saying? Just because it's black people, you know, that might be the victims or the suspects. Don't get into your feelings. You know what I'm saying? To you take the time to dissect the information and the data that's given to you, man, in the situation. Exactly. Would you say, Pioneer? Exactly. That's how propaganda works. Yep. You listen to it for a while. Yep. Yep. So it can sink in. And, yep. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You on your way to work or from work or yep. Or yeah, exactly. Or, you know, at home or you see what I'm saying or whatever. Or you at work and then, you know what I'm saying? You on the drive home, you think, oh my God, you know, this mass shooting. Exactly. Exactly, man. Critical, pivotal times, man. You know what I'm saying? Where they know that you're going to be thinking about it and they're going to react a certain way off it. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to holler at you, man. Pioneer, good looking out for coming on, man. Share this out, Pioneer, to your people, man, on social media. I appreciate it, man. So, yeah, and, you know, Big D, all y'all, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to donate, man, you know what I'm saying? It's Cash App is $ Frank JONEZ1. That's $ Frank JONEZ1. And yeah, that's the Cash App. But if not, it's all good. Just share this out. You know what I'm saying? And bang the like button. We all good. You know what I mean? Pioneer, good looking out though. All y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.